yo. Check. What's up, everybody? Merry Merry Christmas Eve. Tuesday night, and I sound a bit naked tonight. I don't have my Waves guitar plugged in. For some reason, it freaked out, and my licenses are not working. So now I gotta contact the company, and of course it's Christmas, so we're gonna be playing pretty dry. I might be able to sneak in some stuff here. We'll see. But I hope everyone's doing great. Got a lot of stuff to play. Chris Arsenault, how you doing, buddy? Taco Socks, Merry Rickmas. There you go. We got Stardust now. Taco Socks. What's the best liquor to mix with Mountain Dew? I don't know. I don't drink liquor anymore. But I would say something possibly like vodka, perhaps. Maybe. Could be something. Minstack says Captain Morgan. There you go. Ain't nothing wrong with Captain Morgan. Good rum. Couch Broccoli. Merry Christmas, my brother. How's it going? Carlos, Feliz Navidad. Gracias, amigo. Bloated Santa says, whoa, ho. Santa hears that you would like a death metal distortion pedal for Christmas. I would take anything. Yeah. Anything that Santa gives me is always a gift. Noise Gates messing around. All right, we got to kill that too, man. It's just one of those nights, man. All right, Couch, we should be good now, man. Thank you for pointing that out. Andrew K, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Merry Christmas to you. Getting close. It's only 9 o'clock here in Florida, so we got a couple more hours to go. Okay, yeah. Mike keeps going. I turned off the gate. Screw it. Appreciate it. Hot girl, how's it going there? Thanks. Yeah. I tell you what, man. Technology is it's what I do every day. But man, when it's 2 seconds before my live stream and things start to go haywire, that's not fun, man. It's not fun. Anyway, not a problem. We keep rolling. Let's rock out some jams. Okay, that sounds crazy, man. What is going on? We have more issues. Why did that do that? That was bizarre. Did anyone hear that weird stuff? I don't even know what happened. Crazy, man. It's been one thing after the other. Wow, I don't know what's happening here. You know what? I recorded stuff. That's insane. How did that happen? Okay. I'll tell you what, man. There's some crazy stuff happening tonight. I gotta say. All right, let's try. It's all over. So what I did, I accidentally hit record, and I have all these tracks recording. So when I did the next song, we're starting to play what I recorded, which was totally weird. I tell you, man, it's gonna be an interesting night tonight. Interesting night, but we got it. We're moving along. We're getting good here. So we got some comments. Appreciate all these comments. I really do. Okay, Mike's good. Good to go. John H. Merry Christmas to you, bro. Bearded Gamer says his foot pedal has a Corona Zen in it. There you go, man. Man, I play Call of Duty, man. I got Dark Matter legit, man. I don't use nothing. I got a good old fashioned OG Xbox controller, but I appreciate you, brother. I know what a Corona Zen is. Stabbing Serenade. Happy holidays to you. Appreciate you, man. Awesome. Couch says, hit that like button, you Christmas cowards. Yeah, I got the Santa hat on and everything, man. Let's go. Taco Sacks. Glad to see you, Rick. Hope you have a great Christmas. The wife and I wrapped our boys' gifts already, so it's time to chill. Some jams, drink, and relax. There you go, buddy. Have a good one here. If you're hanging out, man, sit back, relax. We're going to throw it down for sure. Manga Ed, thanks. Vanessa says I look like Dave Grohl. That'd be nice if I had Dave Grohl's bank account, but I'll take it. It's a good-looking guy, I guess. Jow, thank you, man. Thanks, Couch. Dabo, thank you very much for that. DC Long, what's up, man? Good to see you there. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you, man. Paul Thompson, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. DC says, if you don't hit like Santa's bringing the crotch crickets, I feel that. Geschlechte Krankheits, that's how you say it in German. Jake Slaughter, thanks, man. David, thank you so much. Thanks, Santa. Appreciate that. Thank you, Couch. Taco. There you go. That's a fun one. Carter says, can you play Drink a Beer by Luke Bryan? I have never heard that song. I know who Luke Bryan is, though, but never heard that one. Tomas, 100% though. Gracias, amigo. Kurt Tickle says, I'm pretty decent at guitar. I appreciate that, man. Hey. Server did I ever jam out with Chuck? No, I never played out or anything like that. I would have loved to. But yeah, mostly just hung out at his house. We jammed a lot at his house. Back and forth, riffing and shredding and stuff. It was always fun. All right, let's see. We'll go with this next one. I gotta say, yeah, there's no delay, nothing. I got no effects. But I can still do without effects. All right, let's go. Some great comments. I really appreciate them. Let me try and run through a few real quick. I appreciate your patience while I do that. Let's see. Eric Curry, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. And Merry Christmas to you and yours. Taco says, Rick is not here to request. He does all original jams. Just sit back. So that's the great. That's perfect. See, that's exactly what you see. I couldn't have said it better. Carter Trotman, no worries. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you and yours. Flash says, one God, Lord Shiva. There you go. Taco says, Chuck is one of his favorite guitar players, hands down. Yeah, Chuck was amazing, dude. Just an amazing person. Surfer, love Chuck too. That's awesome, man. No problem, Eric. Thank you, buddy. Taco says, yes, Surfer knew. So Rick knew Chuck. He was the one who introduced Richard Christie. This is true. When he needed a drummer. Yeah. There's actually another guy. It wasn't Gene. Gene was always and always will be, was great friends with Chuck. Gene had other things to do. Chuck had another band. He basically, a band that opened for my band, we did a show together. I called Talon's Fury, which had Shannon Hamm, Scott McClendon, and then I can't remember the drummer's last name was Chris. The drummer's name was Chris. So he basically just got this whole band to do Death. Apparently there was a little friction between Chris and Chuck one day, and Chuck fired him. Chuck called me up and said, dude, come over. I was like, oh, that's cool, man. I'll come hang out. And I went over there, and he's like, dude, I just fired the drummer. I was like, really? He's like, now I got to find a new drummer. I was like, dude, I know a guy right now, immediately. He would jump on this in 2 seconds. And I actually had to drive. I think I had to drive to Richard's house because we didn't have cell phones back then. This is 1997, 96, 97. So no one had cell phones. So I had to drive to Richard's house to go, Richard, I just talked to Chuck. He wants you to audition. And there you go. Surfer says, you got the jam with Chuck at his house. Absolutely, man. Yeah. I have some video of it somewhere. I've been looking for it. I'm going to find it. There's some fun stuff, some good times. Rare behind the scenes. I actually did a interview, very long interview, almost 2 hours. There's going to be a Chuck Schuldiner autobiography, about Chuck Schuldiner biography, authorized biography, coming next year. And I spoke to the writer of it for about 2 hours, telling him every story I could tell him. So, SV, thanks for that. Appreciate you there. Steve, how's it going, brother? Good to see you, man. Merry Christmas. Make sure you check out the Elder of Rock there. He's got a great channel, great videos. We've done quite a few, so make sure you go and subscribe to him if you haven't done so. Smiley said, that's probably the closest, the most impressive thing I've seen. You're killing it, God bless, and keep it real like Randy is. Absolutely, bro. I appreciate that very much. Thank you so much for that comment. Rodney says, shut the front door. There you go. Andrew, there you go. Thank you. Just a Germ, thank you so much. Ben, thanks, man. Tesla, thank you there. Rod says, no one ever told you that is impossible. You know, it has it right there. I'm possible. Impossible is I'm possible. You got to change it. You got to change the game. Easy says, can you pay something for me? I don't pay. You can pay me. But no, I don't. If you want to play something, it depends. There you go. Bookie says play. It depends, Easy. I don't know too much. I do all originals. Ben, Merry Christmas to you, bro. Andrew from France, bonjour, comment allez-vous? Thank you, Easy, Merry Christmas. Thanks, Rod. VR, Merry Christmas to you. Thank you so much. Cart, thank you very much for that. Appreciate you. Taco says, hearing Chuck's stories is the best Christmas spirits. I'll see if I can think of some more during the night here. If you have any questions about Chuck, let me know. Maybe I can answer them. Server Dudes, I hope I get to see the video. Yeah, I was going to do a thing, a video how I met Chuck Schuldiner, like, you know, me kind of telling my story how I met him because it's an interesting story. And I know there's some videotape. I have a videotape. It was like just Jam with Death, I think it was called. And we were hanging out. We had got a couple hours of footage there. So some rare stuff. I think it even has me playing Trapped in the Corner solo. Because it's one of my favorites. Or no, Overactive Imagination solo, because that was one of my favorites. Thanks, Taco. Awesome, Surfer. Merry Christmas to you, bro. Easy's new to the channel. Thanks for hanging out, man. Anjou, Joyeux Noel. Thank you, my man. Carlos has been jamming to the War of Thrones, the lyrics. Christian based. No, they were not. No. It was very political. But in a way, I don't want to say it's not Christian, not faith-based or anything, but we kind of, Wade was kind of writing almost like a story. It was a fictional story about, you know, a guy that was kind of reborn into almost as an antichrist in a way. But it's a very interesting story when you listen to the whole thing. But it flows together, but it has nothing to do with any type of religion at all. No. Rodney, thanks. Ken Stetson, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Happy holidays to you, bro. Ike Peak, Merry Christmas, man. Thank you so much. Vopen, cheers to you. James asks how many guitars. I think about 11 now. Chuck Berry. I think I only know a tiny little bit of that one, man. It was like a... What was I Something like that, man. I learned that by watching Back to the Future, by the way. Some says, I hate the fact that Zakk Wylde and Jake E. Lee takes the judgment against Randy Rhoads solos. He died in 82. Yeah, I don't, that's not cool. I mean, Randy was the man, dude. And I think Zakk really respects Randy, honestly. When you look a little deeper, I think Zakk tried to show the utmost respect and honor to Randy's solo, so that was cool. Sybil Ellis, thank you so much. Easy C, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. T, he says, we be husbands and rich together. There you go. Rockstar 15, Merry Christmas to you. And Chris Impellitteri is one of his favorites. That's awesome, man. I love Chris. I've known him for years. Luckily, I played with Rob Rock, who in turn played with Chris Impellitteri. So I got to play a lot of Chris Impellitteri solos back in the day when we were touring. And he's a super nice guy. And I do talk to him a little bit on Instagram. So that's pretty cool. Frenchie, Merry Christmas to you, bro. Good to see you here. Potato Turtle, Merry Christmas. Great Outdoors. Do I know any Pink Floyd? I don't know too much. A little bit. What's like the one low part? Not too much, man. Carol of the Bells. Ding, 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 ding. Easy says, better than me, I don't play guitar, but I want to get into it. Hey, there you go, man. It doesn't matter, you know, you got to have fun. It don't matter who's better than who's worse than who. It doesn't matter, man. Never think like that. If you're going to play guitar, just have fun. And if something comes to you in the future, awesome, man. Smiley says, but still take his credit. Absolutely, man. I don't know. I think I kind of know Carol of the Bells. We'll have to see. Sybil Ellis, thanks for joining. And welcome to the VIP access. Appreciate that. And someone did. Okay, Easy C says, yo, Merry Christmas. Can you play You Could Be Mine by GNR? Gosh, I don't know that one. I don't know too much GNR, buddy. We'll have to play some other stuff. I'll think about it. But GNR, I have no clue, bro. All right, let's think of something else here. What do we got? Play a couple more interesting ones. I'll play that one. think we are warmed up now, everybody. Man, I appreciate all those comments out there. Start getting some album tracks now. Let me cue those up. Alrighty, so this last June I re-released my album from 2003. It's remastered and all set for the digital age. So if you do enjoy the music coming up, I do have this album. It's available on iTunes, Amazon, pretty much anywhere you can get your music. 704 Joe, what's up, man? He says Santa's rocking. There you go. Rodney, here I'm not using an amp. I'm just using a plug-in. I typically use Marshall JCM 2000 DSL 100s, but for my live streams, I'd use a plug-in called Amplitude 5, which uses a 59 Marshall Plexi and a MXR Distortion Plus pedal. So virtualized, of course. Sybil Ellis, thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you and yours. I appreciate you very much there. Black Bond says, bro. Taco says, what are your favorite guitar players, everyone? Yeah, lots. I'd love to hear who loves who. For me, I love Yngwie, I love Richie Blackmore, I love Uli Roth, Al Di Meola, and Angel Rock. Those are my top 5. I'll expand on that one. I do need to make a video of that. Thanks, Black Bond. James says, Lord of Triads. There you go. Black Bond, appreciate those fires. Thanks so much. Adam, thank you. Sean, thanks, man. Smiley says, have a nice Christmas. I jam myself. I have about an album of original songs. Okay, that's cool. And saying there, man, that's awesome, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, and if you got tunes, put them out there, man. We got nothing to lose, man. If you work hard, you never know what's going to happen. Thanks, Easy C. Thanks, Rod. Yeah, Black Bond, you got that right, man. There you go, Sean. Easy C's when Shazam got the song, you know he can play. There you go, man. Rod says, my excuse, just lazy. That is a valid excuse. I am lazy as well. Very. Patrick, thank you so much. Luska, appreciate you there. Thank you. Wally says, you never cease me. Thanks, Wally. I appreciate that very much, man. I try. Rodney's inspired now. There you go, buddy. Good to go, man. Get cooking, man. Cereal Flu, what's up? He said, hey, buddy, couldn't miss a Christmas jam. There you go. Hope you're doing great. Hope you and yours are having a good time tonight. Eric, thanks, man. Absolutely, man. We're getting warmed up now. Frank Bell, thank you very kindly for that. Rodney says, just run the fretboard. That's it, man. That's all I ever did. Scales. Constant scales over and over and over in exercises. Thank you, Luca. Thanks, Easy C. Appreciate that, Easy. Thanks, Steve. Thanks, Chris. Amir says, any advice for someone who wants to learn electric guitar? Yeah, I mean, if you can, get a teacher. Get a real teacher, a real human being that can show you how to play strings. Obviously, chords you want to learn first. You want to learn scales second. If you do want to teach yourself, by all means, YouTube is a wonderful place that has many tutorials and so many videos of how to play guitar. So, but me personally, I had a teacher. I did 2 different teachers. I studied with one for a year and studied with another for another year. Easy says, listen to You Could Be Mine. It's worthless. Yeah, I know. You could be mine. Yeah, I know that. I've heard the song. Yeah, I love Terminator. And that's an old classic there. Yeah, absolutely, Rodney. You got to have a digital audio workstation, man. Steve says, Al Demon's coming to Orlando. Yeah, I get the messages from bands in town. Yeah, I don't think I'd be driving up there. I saw him once. I think that was enough for me. I was very happy. It costs a bunch of money to have the VIP experience, but yeah, Al's amazing. If you can go, if you're in Orlando and you can see Al Di Meola play, I highly recommend it. Thanks, Chris. Rodney, I'm using Studio One for these live streams. Studio One version 7, by the way. Play something cool and heavy in speed. You got it. We're coming right up, man. Easy says, my music here said you gotta learn acoustic first. I don't think that's I mean, sure, that's fine. But I don't believe that's if you're gonna play electric guitar, learn on electric guitar. Although, learning on the acoustic first is going to really strengthen your hands. Albeit, I did have a It was acoustic electric. It was an old Gibson. It was a hollow body acoustic, but it had a pickup on it. The strings were about 5 inches off the fretboard, so it really helped me, strengthen my hands and push down hard and things like that. So yeah, I mean, I would say that's possibly, but this day and age, unfortunately, people are very get discouraged very quickly. So the easier it is to play, is the faster people will learn. But yeah, it's tough, man. It's a tough one, but your teacher's not totally wrong. I do agree. All right, this one is called Symphony 40. That's Symphony 40, everyone. That's a classic track off of my album, Until the Bitter End, which will be the next track. We have a lot of great comments here. I do appreciate each and every one of them. What do we got here? What should we do? Serial Flute says, my favorite Al song is Sweet Golden Dawn. That's a classic, yeah. I'm going to say mine is Egyptian Danza. I love that song. And there's so many great albums. All the old stuff I think is really great. Classic stuff, man, for sure. George Alcova says Jackson guitars should really. I'm gonna try this coming year. I'm gonna putting together an electronic press kit to send to Jackson. I've noticed some of their artists don't have as many subscribers and followers as me around the world, so I'm thinking I got a chance here. So we'll see, man. I appreciate that, George. Rodney says, "Wow, great sound. I thought it was the pedals and amp." Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. Computers, man, they're dope, but they can be troublesome too. I had a lot of trouble 5 minutes before the stream, and I have to contact the company to make this right. But it's all good. Lewis Jackson, thank you so much. And George says, "And hi, hello to you, George. Hope you're doing great, buddy." There you go, Rodney. Serial says Al Di Meola is the palmini master for solos, but the Spanish work is unreal. Also, one of my all-time favorite players. There you go. I appreciate his precision. Yeah, I think, yeah, he's got the right hand down, dude. He's one of the fastest guitar players in the world, dude. And he has a syncopated, the way he can syncopate. It's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable. There you go, Rodney. Joker says some Velmi Dobra Harana. Very good guitar playing. Wish wonderful Christmas holiday. From Slovakia. Joker, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate that very kindly. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to you and yours, man. Emperor One says, effing awesome. That's awesome, man. Thank you, Emperor One. Good to see you here. Serial flute loves that harpsichord. Yeah, I love harpsichord. If I could have one harpsichord, I would totally have one. But I don't have room for one. Thanks, Easy. Rod says, I will never complain when my fingers hurt ever again. I mean, it's not a complaint, man. If your fingers hurt, that means you're working too hard. Possibly. Joker, thank you. M-Hand Aguni, thank you so much. Heradev is still processing that. Ken Stetson goes, what's going on here? I haven't done anything wrong. You didn't, did you? I don't know. You never know. You never know. But Ken's a friend of the show for sure, man. Conscious Machine, you know it. The Eye of Horus, absolutely. Rodney says the technique is graceful and full of feeling magic. Absolutely, buddy. You gotta have the emotion inside to let it out, man. Soledad, I have no excuses why I can't play guitar. There you go, man. No one's got any excuses, buddy. The excuse is your cell phone, probably. And everyone's excuse is their cell phone. If people shut their cell phone off and did practice and work or whatever they're doing, you get a lot further in life. Aristotle, thank you so much. Ken says, except for Stelling. Oh, no. Was there a bad autocorrect? I'm sorry if you got muted. We do get a lot of trolls, and I know you're not one of them. So, Ken, thanks, man. Aristotle, yeah, well. Rodney, thank you. Body Counts in the house. I don't know that one. I love Ice-T. I met Ice-T back in, 2002. We played at the Tampa Bay Metal Festival, man. Such a cool dude, man. I couldn't believe it. I was like, Steve, the Elder of Rock, he was there too. Serial says Stevie Ray Vaughan had to crazy glue his fingertips back. Aye. That's crazy, man. Thanks, EDC. Snapshot, thanks. Joker, thanks. Ken, I'm not sure, buddy. I'm not sure. I'd have to go look back. But Ivan says the audio, with the audio for the music or the vocal, buddy? I don't know. Okay, Stardust had an error there. There's a lot of crazy comments that come through. Stardust got to work overtime, so we apologize for that. But Lonnie S, God bless you too, and have a great Christmas. Thank you so much. Thanks, George. Thanks, Harry Dev. Appreciate that. I love Superman too. It might be you, Ivan. No one complaining else otherwise, but turn it up, buddy. Serial says, if they make a Rick signature model, I'll buy it. There you go. I want one. I want one. Rodney says his computer broke, having to get a new one. Yeah, I feel that, man. Johnny Cash, no, I don't know anybody. That's awesome, William. Thank you so much for that comment. I appreciate that, man. It's easy to look at the camera here because it's right in front of me, but I appreciate that. Kurt says, if your fingers hurt, means you ain't been playing long enough. It's true. I mean, I don't know. It depends, man. I have a couple people that I teach, and one kid, I gave him an exercise, and he went too hard. He went too far with it, man. And I was like, yo, you can't go that far, man. So it's possible, man. But yeah, I feel that. Hell Republic, Merry Christmas, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thanks, Rodney. Ed's wrapping presents in the UK. Stumbled upon it, locked in. Awesome, Ed. Well, I hope it's Christmas time for you already over there. Was it like 2 in the morning? I appreciate you hanging out, bud. Hopefully we'll keep cranking some jams out for you. Yeah, Steve remembers good times. That was a cool show, man. That was a cool show. Clash with Eddie, thank you so much, man. Moport says, please remember to take a rest and drink some water while streaming. Absolutely. You like TikTok does that. They're like, hey, make sure you take a break. But yeah, I'm good, man. We got some Mountain Dew here. We got all kinds of goodies. Holy Melon, Merry Christmas, Steve. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Paranoid, I might be able to whip that out real quick. Heridev says, please do. I will. I'm working on it. I got a lot of stuff in the background I gotta put together. Ken says you got some TSO stock. Maybe a little bit. Let's see. What we got next? We got the Until the Bitter End here. I got a drink. Keep hydrated and keep nicotine. Oh yeah, until the bitter end. That's what's up right there. That's a tough one. That's a fun one to play. Got a lot of cool comments. I appreciate them all. Okay, what do we got here? What do we got here? He says, what? Ivan's got some crazy suggestions. Serial Fruit would like to hear Speeder. Now that's what I'm talking about. We're about to start the holy trinity of Rick Renstrom Shred here. Serial, you got it, buddy. Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas. What about Oh Tannenbaum? Rodney says regular Slinky for me, keeping it simple. Yeah, that's what I use. Super Slinky 9s, man. William says, you rock, bro. Thanks for the shout out. God bless you, brother. Thank you for reminding me. I had to turn my phone off and focus on my guitar. There you go, buddy. Appreciate you, William, man. No worries at all, man. Oh yeah, Paranoid. Yeah, I forgot about that one. It's not hard. I mean, you don't hear the riff, you know. Yeah, that's not too tough, man. That's like, the third song you learn usually, but it's all good, man. The classic riff, man. Tony's got some of the greatest riffs of all time. George says he uses 10 to 52s, now 11 to 54. The older I get, I keep dropping string gauge. Man, those are heavy, dude. That's some heavy stuff, man. Serial Flute says I use a range depending on the tuning. Yeah, I've always done a standard D and Super Slinky 9 since like 1991. I've been using it for a long time. Thanks so much for that. Drummer ELT, how's it going, buddy? Good. Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas to you and yours, bud. Appreciate you hanging out. Easy wants that one. Let me think of. How's it go? Yeah, Jimmy's greatest, man. Johnny B. We played it already, but I'll play a quick riff of it. How's it go? There you go, classic riff. There you go, bubble rock and roll. That's what I'm talking about. Holy Melon. Good night, everyone. He says. Hope everyone has an awesome time and Merry Christmas. Thank you, Holy Melon. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Hope you have a great day. Bubbles, thanks. Easy says, Jeffrey, you did that. I'll do it again, man. It's a quick one. We'll play it quick. Hawk in the house. What's up? Merry Christmas to you, bro. Good to see you. Hope you have a good one too, man. Thanks for hanging out as always, man. It's good to see you. Jeffrey Spee says, dang. Appreciate that, man. Serial Fruit. Merry Christmas to you. Is it Christmas where you're did it turn to Christmas where you're at? We're still waiting. Ken Stetson, thanks, man. Yep. Johnny B. Rodney says, Screaming Demons. The devil went down to Georgia, saw you and said, okay, buddy, I don't want any trouble. There you go. That's a classic. I love that song. Ken says, you're like fine wine, man. Just keep getting better every year. There you go, man. I know. I mean, I think after, I took 5 years off. I didn't play for 5 years. It's had like a renaissance, It's just like I refreshed my whole playing style. And it took me, I've been playing for almost 2 years now again. So thanks, man. I appreciate you noticing that stuff. There you go, Serial, man. Thanks so much. Cornelius, thanks. A-Cars, thank you there. Elder Rock does play several songs. I think three or four maybe. I always forget. So many musicians on that album. I try to give everyone a shot, man, Macario, he says, hello, brother. I'm hoping you have an awesome night and you'll have a Merry Christmas. Thank you, Macario. Hope you have a great Christmas as well if you do celebrate in your family. I appreciate you hanging out, man. Joker, thank you. Macario says, but most of all, I love to hear you make that guitar sing. Absolutely, man. We're going to make it. We got plenty of songs to go still. So we're having good. That's awesome, Eric. Thank you so much, man. Joker, thank you very much. Thanks, Ken. I love Jamie, man. I do love Jamie. It's like I play up the shred guy, yeah. But I learned a lot of Hendrix, a lot of Clapton, you know, Richie Blackmore. When I was a kid, that was like the first stuff I learned. Why Zombie, thanks. George, Merry Christmas to you, buddy. Take care, man. Cyril says, folks, to keep it fun, a hobby should bring joy and the feeling of accomplishment. He started playing, started playing John 83 and trying to play every day. Absolutely, man. I think people get it so wrong, man. They see someone like me or some, you know, Yngwie or some, you know, some big shredding guy, and I have to do that, you know. I mean, some people will, you know, but you can't get discouraged if you can't do that. You know, it takes a lot of time to practice. And the world we live in, no one has time. No one has the time. Some people do, some people don't. But you got to put the time in. That's it. Ronnie says, you have some nice compression through that. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty dry, dude. I usually have like a secondary plug-in for delay and reverb, but I have a licensing problem right now because I got a new computer and I moved all the licenses over. Now it's like the licenses don't exist, so I'm like really upset about that, but we'll figure it out. Easy says, do the American anthem. The anthem? You know, da-da-da-da-da-da. Zeke wants tornado whistles. I don't know, buddy. Easy's over in Germany. All right, man. Well, danke schön, mein Herr. Zed says 10,000 hours is a real thing. It is. It can be. But some people don't. The people put 2 hours. People won't even put an hour in. They're like, just move on. My favorite thing to play. Good question, Cornelius. It's about to come up into 2 seconds. Fortunate Son. I don't know that, man. Ken says, did you get your storefront up and rolling the merch? We did not, man. We're still working on it. We're trying to, the graphics, like the t-shirt, it's like the graphics just comes out too small. We're trying to figure out how to get the graphic nice and big on a shirt. And then we just give up. We'll have to figure it out for the new year. We should. We probably would have sold tons of shirts by now, but I don't want to give someone not a quality product, you know? I want it to look cool, and I want the logo and everything to look real big on the shirt. So, yeah, we're gonna get there, man. Let's see. Master of Puppets? No, I don't know, man. That's a classic, though. Darrell says, that's a cool bat. Yeah, man, I love this one, man. The Heat. Jimmy B's my man. I love Jimmy B. Rodney says, I'm on FL Studio. There you go, man. Fruity Loops, pretty good stuff, man. You can't go wrong with that. Joker, how long have I been playing guitar? 26 years, man. Ken says, dang, dude, I got $300 on that, man. There you go. I'll have to fill you up. I got one King Diamond. I'll play it real quick because it's my favorite solo. Hopefully I play it right. It's been a minute. Let me see one thing. It's like, I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Welcome Home. I forgot how to play one part of it. I can't remember what it is right now. It drives me crazy, man. It's like the arpeggio that goes in that thing. That one part, can't remember it. Whatever. This one here is called The Fire Within. The Fire Within. This is a crazy one, so get ready. Probably my magnum opus right there. One day I'll play that. One day I'll play with a symphony orchestra. I think it'd be amazing. It could happen. I appreciate all these comments. Slick Dapper, yo, thanks so much for the super chat, man. I appreciate that. Very, very kind of you. All right, what we got here? Dred says that song about to be painted black. How'd that go? That's like I can't remember how to paint it black. Another Rolling Stones song. It's a very easy riff too, and I can't think of it right now for some odd reason. Derail, Merry Christmas to you, man. Here you go, Rod. Cereal like that one. Easy C, thank you so much, man. Hope you have a great Christmas and stay safe in Germany, man. Awesome. Deutschland. There you go, Cereal. Cornelius. Douglas Bell, thanks for subscribing, man. I appreciate that very much. WT Funny, thank you. Rod says, who needs valves? I don't. I'm a tube guy. I have, remember I said I have a Marshall JCM 2000 DSL. Well, I have two of them. And they've got about 12 tubes in them. Ooh. It costs about $300 to swap them out, man. Not fun, not fun. Anthony says, outstanding. Thank you very much, Anthony. Oh, he said, Rod says, sorry, tubes for you Americans. Yeah. Yeah, they're tubes. I do have some valve states, but they even have one tube in it at least. But I only had the valve states because Chuck used them. Chuck Schuldiner turned me on to the valve states way back in the day. And it was pretty much like a plug and play in that thing. It's pretty awesome. Thank you, Derail. Joker says, play like a god, friend, like, and subscribe. There you go, man. Appreciate that. Cyril says, The Exorcist might be my favorite King Diamond. That's a classic, dude. My favorite's probably the 7th Day of July, 1777. That's solo in that one is that Chef's Kiss right there, man. That's a beautiful song, man. Thanks, drummer ELT. Derail, my day was good, man. It was a slow day, thankfully. We only got a couple calls, barely any things to do, so it was very nice. Got to leave early even, so that was awesome. WAW, Merry Christmas to you. Thank you very much. Rodney says, so our tube amps the thing is the best? I don't think so. I mean, if I was going to play live, I would totally have my Marshalls, man. I would totally have my Marshalls. I enjoy the plugins for when I'm here at home and I can record and stuff, but if I'm out live, I want to hear amps. I want to have Marshall stacks cranking. I got to have it, man. I got to have it. Merry Christmas to you, drummer. Merry Christmas, Rod. Cyril says, charcuterie, cold beer, and great times. There you go, buddy. And Rick. I forgot about Rick. Don't forget about me. Thanks, brother. Area does stuff. We just played it. Hopefully you caught that. Ken says, can you put a link in so I can send you a Christmas box? Oh, man. I don't know if I can even type in here. I'm not sure I can. That's chat filter. What's this? That's share. What's this? Start a poll. It's I'll tell you. I don't know if Stardust can type this in. It's dot. That's DOT. Delta Oscar Tango, and then a period dot. Dot DOT cards CARDS / Rick Renstrom. That has all my PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, all that good stuff, man. But I appreciate the sentiment, Ken. And nonetheless, if it happens, it happens. It's all good. And I appreciate you very kindly, man. Dredge, I started my morning with Baroque music, and now I'm closing the day with Rick. There you go, Dredge. And I love Baroque. That's my favorite. That's my favorite era of classical. Ronnie says, this is an unexpected pleasure. I'm new here, so I subscribe. Thanks for subscribing, Rod. It's good to see you here. Cornelia says, how much are lessons? Probably going to be quite a bit when I get going with that. But it's all good. I don't have time really to do lessons. I work all day. I wish guitar was my job. It's not. I do have to have a real job, maybe one day. But for now, if you're interested in learning what I do, go to my channel. Make sure you do subscribe, of course. And I do have some instructional videos that can get you going. Thanks, Zeke. Thanks, WT Funny. JC, thanks, man. Elder Rock says, peace, everyone. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you and your family, Steve. Hope you have a great, wonderful day. Thanks, Rod. Ken says, instead here before, save some guitar for the rest. I feel that, man. I got plenty. I only play so many notes. There's still some notes left for you. All right, we got our Nando Mora person of the night. Awesome. Kevin Swadley, how's it going, bro? Good to see you, man. Hope you and your family are doing great up there today. Rodney says, just this. There you go. Macario says, brother, my words might sound generic. Would you play that so awesome? Thank you for making my Christmas Eve awesome. Thank you, man. I'm glad I'm here for all the people that, want to have some fun right before Christmas, and we're cooking it for sure, man. Slick Dapper, thank you, man. Zeke, what am I drinking? It's just Mountain Dew. My favorite, man. Thanks, Darrell. Merry Christmas, Kevin. That's awesome, man. Ken says, you should totally have an orchestra band behind. I'd love to, man. That's my dream. It's my dream to have, a band, drummer, bass, rhythm guitar, keyboard player, and then have a full orchestra and a small choir. That would be nuts, man. It probably costs a lot of money, which I don't have a lot of, but hopefully it would do. Wizard says, just jump into the show, some love, and wish everyone happy holidays to you, Wizard. Thank you so much for hanging out. Rod says, magnum opus, agreed. There you go. He knows. Serial Flute knows. Image, how's it going, man? He says, that was crazy. That was the best I've seen you play that. Thank you. Thank you so much, Image. Yeah, and thank Kevin Swadley, man. He was the one that pushed me almost a year and a half ago. I was like, dude, play Fire Within. I'm like, I can't, It was so hard. It was so hard, man. But yeah, I've got it down to a science now. Albert, yo. Tom, thanks. He says, why did you put me on a timeout? Uh-oh. I don't know. It depends. I don't do anything, Aria. I'd play. So if the moderator saw something, or if you said a word that, I don't know. I apologize. We certainly don't mean to. Unfortunately, things happen. Okay, Stardust got there. Yeah, ..cards/RickRenstrom. That should do. That should cut it. Quetzal, thank you so much, man. Kevin, I'm doing really good, man. It's been a nice year. I think we just hit 18,000 subscribers. So it's amazing. When I started, a year and a half ago, I had nothing, couple hundred. Now we're at the 18,000. So pretty awesome, man. And I appreciate all your support too, Kevin. You're an amazing dude, and I appreciate you, man. James Haywood, good to see you, man. Happy holidays to you. Julio, how's it going? Nanda says, can you play Oriental Note? I'm not sure what that is. Kevin says, we are good watching. Mom is here and joining us. Oh, it's awesome, man. Say hello. Or hello, Mom. There you are. Julio, thank you so much. Right on, Bryson. Thanks, man. Richie, how's it going, man? Happy Krampusnacht. Thank you, man. Dankeschön, mein Herr. James says, yeah, you need your Malmsteen level. I feel that, man. I was watching that the other day, too. I was like, man, I really got to get this going. Ken, thanks so much, man. I truly appreciate that very much, man. That is awesome, dude. We'll check that a little later. Aria says, do you listen to Joe Satriani? If so, then what is your favorite song? I don't listen to him very much at all. I used to have the Surfing with the Album Alien, or Surfing with the Alien. Is that what it's called? Way back in the day. I did enjoy that. That's probably my favorite song, that Surfing with the Alien. That's a cool song. I like that transition. It was the really fast, the harmonic minor thing. Julio from Brazil, obrigado, mi amigo. Nando, I don't know any Marty Friedman stuff. I know the riff, that one part of the... That's all I know, man. That's a good one, man. All right, let's kick it into overdrive. This one here called Speeder. This is a fan favorite. So if you're in a car driving, slow down. If you're in your couch or somewhere seated, buckle up. It's about to get bumpy up in here. was Speeder. That tune rocks, man. That tune rocks. Whoa. That's a preview of the next song. We got the third song of the Holy Trinity coming up here. All right, some great comments. I do appreciate all of them. Let's try and run through a couple real quick. Okay. James says, do you jam the Symphony X? Yeah, not too much. I love the first album, the Damnation album. It's one of my favorites of all time. But yeah, a little bit here and there. Michael Romeo's probably one of the best guitar players in the world easily. That guy's so sick, man. Tom from Poland, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you. Ken says, Poha. There you go. Julio, thank you. My friend, thank you. Rod loves that shred. Appreciate that, man. James says, the backing track you've made, harmonies as well. Yes, yes. I don't know if you can hear them on here. I think YouTube compresses this to mono, I think. So sometimes I don't hear the harmonies, but you know, I did put a lot of harmonies in this one. Area says, how long? 26 years there. Tom, thank you. As a guy who wants to play Sepultura. I don't play any Sepultura, buddy. But yeah, Max Cavalera, Andreas Kisser, man, I'm sick dudes, man. Thanks, Tom. Makara says, brother, it's very awesome to watch. You do masterwork making the guitar cry. I'm not very good with the words, I'm sorry. That's all good, buddy. We appreciate you, man. Julio Sepultura, there you go. Nanda, thank you. Thanks again, Tom. Cavalier Conspiracy. I never heard those guys. I mean, I heard a little bit of Sepultura, that Bloody Roots album. That's a classic right there. Fold'em, thanks. Rodney, thank you for that. Albert Bush, thank you so much, man. Rosie, thank you. Tom, you're the man over there. Chico, thanks, man. Slick Dap, appreciate that, man. Fulham says, what's y'all's friggin' excuse? There you go, man. There you go, Ken. I could be in that name. Ronnie says, whammy. Rod says, whammy bar destroy. Oh, yeah, I love my Floyd Rose, man. Dad says, dude, you're learning how to work this YouTube thing. Stick to it. I feel that, man. I've been doing this for like a good 2 years, man. So, and I did TikTok for a good year and a half. So, yeah, and I've been around. I'm not. I didn't just start playing guitar 2 years ago. I've been playing for a long time. I've played live in front of tens of thousands of people, probably hundreds of thousands all my life. So yeah, I like to talk to people. You know, it's cool by me, man. Frenchie, thanks. Rosie, thank you. There you go, Fold'em. Ken says, what harmonizer? I don't. Everything is double tracked. I track the I track the harmonies. I don't use a harmonizer. Not for guitars, at least. It would be impossible, honestly. It'd be very hard to track the 30-second notes, I think. Tom, thanks again, man. Julio, appreciate that. Rod, there you go, man. Michael, thank you. There you go, Serial. Rosie, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thanks, Frenchie. Cap Talk, Nirvana or the Foo Fighters? I mean, personally, I like the Foo Fighters. And not to say, I was a young kid, man, when I was probably 20 years old when grunge happened or whatever, and it killed the metal that I was playing. So Nirvana always left a bad taste in my mouth. But later on in life, I understood they're actually a great band. It was phenomenal, and everyone was great. But yeah, I like the Foo Fighters. I like the Foo Fighters songs a lot. I think Dave Grohl is an exceptional musician, man. James says, yeah, Symphony X modern albums are less neoclassical, more prog. Yeah, I do have the two Michael Romeo solo albums, which are pretty nice. Richie says, yo, bro, check out Negative by Spiro Ducius. I think, yeah, I've seen that name before. I think he crossed on my Facebook page or something like that. I've seen that name. Yeah, it was pretty smoking, man. Joker Wants the Trooper. We could probably smoke that. Play a quick riff of that, man. That's a good one. Classic, man. Ken says Procreation of the Wicked. I've heard of that. I've heard that name before. Where did I hear that from? Not sure. Capital K says, how long have you been playing? 26 years. Thank you kindly. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Right, so that's the compression I think I'm hearing. YouTube compression. Yeah, it could be, man. I think they squash it down to mono. When I do lives on Saturdays with the horizontal feed, it's all stereo there. Serial says, cheers to everyone around the world checking out the stream. Keep coming back Wednesday and Saturday. Subscribe. There you go. You got that right, man. You know the drill, Serial. Appreciate you, brother. Scotty, Merry Christmas. Nefos from Brazil there. Obrigado, mi amigo. Serial says Spiros is intense. He saw Dean Land's reaction. Dang, I gotta go check that out for sure. Ken says, geez, dude, just playing along with yourself. There you go. I have to. I've been doing that my whole life, man. I love harmonies. I love tracking harmonies. Get ready for tomorrow. I have a special Christmas video, a very special Christmas song, and it's got some harmonies that'll blow your mind. 30-second notes, all harmonized. It's out of control. It's out of control. I can't wait for people to see that tomorrow. It'll come out at 12 p.m. Eastern time, my new video tomorrow. Nefos, hey, oh, he says, there you go. Thanks, Ken. 2 years? That's awesome, man. Yeah, I remember, actually, I think you sent me a Venmo like a couple of years ago, man. That was awesome, man. It's very kind of you, man. And I don't ask for anything, but people, that want to help out, that's awesome. It only helps me out, put extra money into the stream, my equipment, things like that. So I appreciate you, bro. Tom says, I have 424 in Poland. I send you my warmest regards. Develop and move forward. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate you, man. James says, do you know anything from Don't Break the Oath? Probably, I know a little of this. I love the old Merciful Fate stuff, man. Thanks, Ken. Appreciate that. Rod says Tool Silver. I don't know that one, man. It's a classic song, though. Joker, no problem, man. Celtic Frost, what a classic band, yeah, man. Stewart says, how do quantum tunneling effects and enzymes affect metabolic efficiency under hypoxic conditions? Wow, that's very biological. I'm not too sure, man. I was never good at science. It was all right. Arnab, thank you from India. Appreciate you, man. Rodney says, I'm listening through my phone like a hooligan. Mono is fine for me. I feel that. I love stereo, man. I got to hear both. I want to hear every side, man. Holes Mafia, thanks for that. James, thank you. Pro Training and Merry Christmas to you. Thank you so much for hanging out. No one says Santa's hiring. I work for Santa. Shoot, man. Metal Christmas jingle. I might have something here. I got something I think about here. Zero Math, my guitar is standard D. Smoke on the Water, he says, yeah, that's a classic right there. I love some Richie, man. Richie rules, man. All American says, dude, I tried playing a guitar. I'm not good at it. It's all right, man. Sometimes you get great, sometimes you don't. It all takes a lot of time and effort and practice, but if you love it that much, you can get into it, man. You can do it. Definitely get into it, man. Tom, Merry Christmas to you. Pookie, how's it going? Merry Christmas to you and your family. That's awesome. Great to see you. Pookie is 8 months a VIP member. That's amazing. I can't believe it. Timmy says, can you play a lot more free? I don't know. The band free? Not sure, man. Roddy practice. That's right, man. Brett Langley, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. All right, with that being said, I do live in Florida. It rains here a lot, so we're going to go ahead and do some Storm Rider, because that's what we do around here. We ride the storm. Let's see what we got here. Whoops. Oh man, time is it? 10:37. All right, we got a little more time left. Let's see, Christmassy. I think I got a Christmassy jam here somewhere. Let's see, there it is. We'll cue that one up. Next. I appreciate all these comments, I really do. Let's see. Brent, thank you so much, man. Joker, I don't know any Red Hot Chili Peppers, dude. Makari says, thank you again, my brother, for being you and playing awesome music the way you do. You do it so well. Thank you so much, Makari. I appreciate you very much for hanging out. And I always appreciate your comments on top of it. Ricky Hearn, thank you. Joker, thank you. Wolf, thank you very much there. Nawful, thanks. James, thank you very much, man. Rod says, just mayhem in town. Merry Christmas. It's all been an emotional brain thing, so I've learned a lot there. That's awesome, Rod. I'm glad you stopped by. Glad you got to hang out, man. Pro Gamer, thank you very much. Roman King, Merry Christmas to you and your family, man. Appreciate you very much. Thanks, Ricky. James says, sounds like you are conjuring an arcane spell with that melody. It sounds alive and each wail of the quaver. There you go, man. Easy C can't sleep. I don't know, man. We'll get you there, man. We'll get you there. Tom, thanks. Thanks, Ronan. Thank you very much. Pippi, thank you very much for that. Merry Christmas to you. Roz says, I can listen to this all day. I need my bed and some Christmas dinner. Legendary playing, man. Thank you so much, man. Have a great night. Wolf to Sleepy, thank you there. Thanks, Pookie. Ricky Hearn, appreciate you, bro. KT wants some Cannibal Corpse. That's a little deep there for sure. Especially for Christmas Eve. No. Carol of the Bells, I don't know, man. I think it's some of those goes. Something like that, man. I never learned it, man. I hear it in my head, though. I've heard the TSO version a bunch. Thanks, Tom Marquis aside. Thank you there. Frenchie says, if you love rock, then subscribe. Absolutely, man. Thanks, Rod. Looks like a Greek name there. I can't read it, but a lot of hearts. Appreciate those hearts. That's awesome. Ken says, definitely taking out for a steak and lobster next time I visit the great gun-shaped state. There you go, man. Wolf says, hey, you're killing it. But playing by ear? No, I don't play by ear. No, I studied. I took lessons for 2 years. Went to college for 2 years for music. So I can hear it. I can play by ear, but yeah. I don't figure it, but most everything's improvised here. Some songs I have concrete pieces and stuff like that. So you never know. All right, well, let's do this one here is called The Return. It's based on a Mozart piano sonata. It's kind of Christmassy, kind of vibey. I got a few more Christmassy jams. We'll play them up here. song that is, huh? Very cool. Very nice piece. That is going to be on an album coming later this year. I won't give too much information on it, but we will have more information as it comes out. So make sure, if you're not subscribed, make sure you do so. Keep up to date. All right, what do we got here? Trying to rip through some comments. We're getting toward the end here, people. All right, let's see. Makara says, brother, the way you play it, freaking awesome. Do you ever, my brother, keep rocking. Thanks, man. Thank you so much. Double OG says, I feel like he's cheating somehow. Yeah, no, I never. I only cheated on algebra, buddy. There ain't no cheating, man. You got to put the time and effort in. There's no cheat. There's no cheat code at all. It's called time and dedication, and it's a lot of it, man. Double OG says, naturally cheating. Yeah, there's no such thing. Man. I don't even cheat in Call of Duty. You probably the type of guy that cheats in Call of Duty, man. It's all good, buddy. And that's it. Dead guy right there. The cheat code is practice. And if you can't practice at minimum 4 hours a day, if you want to become like me or some of the dudes out there that are even crazier than me, then if you can't put in 4 hours a day, then you'll never get there. You'll never get there. And the more you practice, the better you get at it. Absolutely, man. Macario says, please forgive me for saying this. Makes a bofo cry and sing. There you go, man. Nothing wrong with that. Ken says, the fact that they make your own backing tracks, that's a next level. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, I've been doing it my whole life, man. Probably when I was maybe 17, when I was 17 years old, I got a keyboard and a sequencer, and a drum machine, and I went to town, man. And I was, going to college for 2 years really helped, because I learned how to compose music and stuff like that. So it was very helpful. There you go, Matt. Big Hoss, thanks, man. Ken says like butter and toast. There you go. Andy, I don't know any I Prevail, man. A good band, though. Really good. Makar says, amen, brother. He needs to keep rocking. Absolutely, man. Ken says, just making everything look so easy. Oh, yeah. Guess when you play as long as I do, man, it might look easy. Ken, those trills. There you go, man. Scott, SKA, thanks so much, man. Anthony, thank you. Ken says, y'all need to Venmo this man. There you go. Appreciate that, Ken. Makara says, please again forgive. God gave an awesome gift. Man, that's awesome, Makara. You're an awesome person, man. I really appreciate you, man. That's awesome. And you comment as much as you'd like, my friend. Ken says, better than watching the movie. There you go. Let's see. Ian says, let's hook up. Let's hook up, dude. He is jamming. There you go, man. Yang Yang, thank you. F major, I guess. Like that. Whoops. A little weird. I think I'm out of tune. I'm very out of tune. But yeah, F major's up there, man. Mayonnaise by Smashing Pumpkins. No, I have no clue. I've never heard that song. I know who Smashing Pumpkins is. What's up, Dave Rich? Anti, no problem, man. No problem at all, buddy. Like I said, it's all good either way. I do need to tune this guitar, though. Him asking me for an F major had maybe find my tune. Guitar is way out of tune here. Oh, man. Look at that D. Man, this thing's out of tune hard. But as you can see, I play this guitar pretty hard, man. Okay, we're all tuned up now. Dej, hey, Dej, thanks for that, man. Appreciate the super chat. Very kind of you, man. That's awesome, dude. Server Dude says, what do you think about 1 hour a day for practice? I mean, that is entirely up to the individual, man. If an hour a day is all you can put in, then it's going to take a while to get a certain level. It honestly is. But any practice is better than no practice. I will say that. How about that? John says, practice makes progress. That is true, my friend. Very true. Oscar, Merry Christmas to you and Happy New Year as well, my friend. Andy Hawk, thanks. He loves I Prevail. That's awesome. I mean, can you play it? If you can play it, start your own live and crank it up, man. Show the world, man. I don't know that band at all, buddy. I know the 70s and 80s stuff, man. But you never know, man. On the lowest string I can play. I don't know. Jonathan, Merry Christmas to you, buddy. Marty says that's the fastest I've ever heard. That's awesome, man. Appreciate that. Okay, on the lowest string, can you play 2063020? 206. Is that it? I guess. It sounds cool. I'm not sure if that's the right rhythm or anything. Ian says, I like how humble he is about how much talent. I appreciate that, man. Ain't no reason to be egotistical at all, man. I try and stay humble, man. Antioch said, that's gasoline. All right. Well, you taught me something, man. Arthur, thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. That's fire gasoline. All right, man. Cool. Hey, thanks for showing that to me, man. I'll have to listen to those guys more. I don't listen to a lot of the newer stuff. I write all my own originals, so I try not to listen to other bands. I hear it, but I don't listen to it. How about that? You know, I don't want it influencing my own music. I listen to some bands for sure, man. Sleigh parking free on roof. There you go. Lafayette, what's up, man? You being a good boy today? Santa's got the presents. Santa brings the shred. Let's play this one. This is called Tears in Time, and then we'll see what we can do after that. I think I got one more crazy one. We'll see. Actually, let me turn this down a little bit. I don't need it this loud. Okay. Let's start from the beginning. Fingers in Time. That's a crazy jam right there. Oh man, that takes me to another planet, honestly, when I play that one. Okay. But yo, thanks for these comments. I really appreciate them. And there was a question like, what kind of picks you got? You don't need one. Yeah, I do. And that's it. That's my pick. It's a Dunlop Delrin 1.5 millimeter, man. I don't know anyone could play this stuff without a pick, man. That would suck. I'll be using the same type of pick for my whole life, practically. Let's see what we got. Shane Calkin. Hey, thanks so much, Shane. Appreciate that. Merry Christmas to you and your family. I appreciate that very, very much, man. It's super awesome. Let's see. We got that one. Andy says the drummer of I Prevail Records records as point of view. That's awesome, man. Peace Ninja. It's Christmas. It's not. It's an hour away for us here in Florida on the East Coast. And some people are celebrating across UK and Europe right now. Maybe in New Zealand as well, Australia. Makari says it's like you. It takes practice to make perfect. You have to do the time to pay the crime, absolutely. But the good you have to do this time. There's no cheating, and to be good at doing what you love, absolutely, man. Surfer dude, how did I meet Chuck? Real quick, this is almost probably 24, 20, 23, 24, 25 years old, I think. I used to smoke cigarettes. I lived in an apartment complex, and at the entrance of the apartment complex was a gas station. I rolled up there to go get a pack of smokes. There was a long-haired dude, and I didn't even know it was Chuck. I never saw Chuck. I only knew of Death, only because of Andy LaRocque playing on the individual Thought Pattern, but I never saw a picture of Chuck, so I didn't know what he looked like. I'm standing in line. There's a metal-looking dude standing in front of me. I was wearing an Yngwie T-shirt. He turns around and goes, he's like, dude, totally killer T-shirt, man. I love Yngwie. I was like, no way, man. I was like, you're in the, you like power metal and stuff like that? I was like, yeah. I was like, well, dude, if you like Yngwie and, Deep Purple and Rainbow and Dio and Maiden and Priest, you should come check out our band. He's like, when are you playing? I'm like, we're playing this Friday at this club. He goes, dude, I'll be there. I was like, awesome, man. I was like, well, cool. And I went back to our apartment where we all lived together, the band. I was like, yo, there's a metal dude up at the gas station. He's going to come to our show. They're like, well, that's cool. And sure enough, when the show came, we're getting set up, and then someone comes up and goes, dude, Chuck from Death's here. And I'm like, really? Wow, who's that? And then they pointed to him. I was like, oh, shoot, that's that dude. That's Chuck from Death? Wow. And he loved our band, and that was it, man. You are correct, Stardust. You read my mind already. Cam, thank you, man. Thanks, Surfer Dude. I appreciate that. Thanks, Jonathan. Cam says, everything on my screen right now is interesting. There you go, buddy. RZ, there you go. There's the pic I showed you, man. Hold it like that. It's like constant, man. It's like this pic is like a rock. It's so thick, man. Steven, thank you so much, man. Matizi, thank you. Ken says he gives guitar lessons. That would be man. He would probably pay pretty good, man. I hope. I get a guaranteed spot in heaven with that. There you go, the tremolo, honey. That's it, man. Logan, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Yang, thank you. Thanks, Steven. Benjamin, thank you very much for that. I appreciate that, man. It means a lot. Good stir fry. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Cody says, Jesus Cristo. I don't know. Not him, but maybe I do. I could look like him. I don't know. Steven, thanks. Andy Hawk says, Handmade Cities album is fire. I'll put that on my iTunes, man. Thanks, Cody. Thank you, Surfer. Ken says, ooh, thick pick. Yeah. It's the THICC style pick, man. These things are heavy, dude. I've been using the same ones for like 2 years. When I first started playing guitar again 2 years ago, I pulled a bunch of picks out of my guitar case, like 4 of them, threw them on this table. I've been using the same ones. They're that good, man. I need to get an endorsement from Dunlop and get some monogrammed ones. That'd be sweet. Anthony, thanks, man. Don't even know what that is, Tim's, but appreciate you hanging out. Man, we played the Trooper earlier, bud. Appreciate you, man. Thanks, Cody. Dad got dinner time in Oregon. Man, no problem, buddy. Thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate you. It's great seeing you here. Cody did says Schuldiner was a beast. Yeah, he was one of the best, dude. One of the nicest guys you ever meet in your life. Macario, yet again, my brother, you play so awesome. Man, thank you so much, Macario. You're great, buddy. I appreciate that, man. Image said Chuck was such a nice guy. So many of the metal guys in Florida are missing the arrogance. Yeah. Chuck was super cool. He'd be hanging out at the mall, you know, and you could go up to him at the mall and he'd be like, yo, what's up, man? You know, he'd be super cool, you know. Yeah, he was very friendly, man. You know, he was very private as well. But yeah, but you know, if you got to know him and stuff, he was super friendly. He was very friendly outside, but you know, he wouldn't let anyone just come hang out with him or whatever. You know. Anti says, "Man, I dedicate Destiny's Call to Santa." We could probably rip that up, man. We'll play two. We'll play Vivaldi and Destiny's. We'll end with Destiny's Call. I can swing another. MZ says, "Thanks for existing. You make me believe that everyone can become a really good guitar player." Absolutely, man. Thanks, Andy. Steven from Scotland loves Maiden. Yeah, Maiden's great, dude. Ken subbed and liked. Thank you, man. All right, we'll try this one. It's been a minute. Let me think of a... I don't know. This could be a disaster. I got to practice this more, honestly. Vivaldi's Winter Movement. That thing is crazy, man. A little shaky in the beginning there. It's been a minute since I played it last, but that's a fun one for sure. All right, we'll cue up Destiny's Call. Anti wanted that, so we'll try to make sure of that. What we got here? What we got here? I got, man, got a lot of comments, man. Come back in front. Okay, there we go, there we go. Okay, Cody says, not sure if it was Braveheart in my mind. Scottish people and Russian people are just as hardcore. There you go, man. Ken, thank you for that. Anthony says, Jesus gave you talent. You are insane. Do you know any Kiss songs? So if I could play one. I don't have time to play a Kiss song right now, but yeah, I love Kiss. I grew up listening to Kiss when I was like 6, 7, 8 years old or whatever. Detroit Rock City is my favorite, though. I do know that one. David Signs, I always join in and say, if this guy can do it, what the F are your excuses? Yeah, for sure, man. Dave says, he's my idol and living legend. I appreciate that very much. It means a lot to me, David, when I see people say stuff like that. It's very cool of you. Susan says, sitting in Scotland talking with you guys. There you go. DJ says, convict Santa Rock. Yeah. Unfortunately, I've never caught any felony or misdemeanors. Never once, man. I'm clean. Steven says, dude is a legend. Thank you so much, Steven. Appreciate that. Oh, I got it backwards. I did Vivaldi first. I don't know. It's all good. Ken says, I'm king of the picks. There you go, man. Hey, thanks, Brandon. Appreciate that. James says, that's called shredding. There you go, man. Thanks, Brandon. Thank you, Anti. V, good to see you. Thank you so much. Santa let me borrow his hat for the night. Happy holidays to you and your family. That's awesome. Anti's got the hashtag science is shredding. That's what we get. It's all science. It's all science. Thanks, Andy. There you go. Presence. Guitar presence. For sure. Anthony. Brandon says, Joe Satriani. Joe's a great player, man. Never got into him that much. Had that one album. But very cool guy, man. Steven says, I'm laughing at all this. There you go, man. Facts. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you. Ken says, well, Winter by the Red Composer. There you go, man. John, yo, thank you so much, man. Hey, Brandon says, it's ridiculous, dude. Makes it look so easy. When you play as much as I do, anything is easy, man. But yeah, it's very tough, man. Paul Warner, very talented. He says, thank you so much. Thanks, Steven. Brandon says, he got me stuck listening to Tearing Up. There you go, man. There you go, Steven. Eric's got it right there, man. Anti starts doing a great job. Absolutely, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, Anti. Thanks, Andy. I appreciate you, man. That's great to hear. Thank you, man. Markari says, my brother might make it cry to you. Very awesome. Thank you again for being from my brother. That's awesome, man. Appreciate you, Marcaria. Wanda Lee says, he's Brazilian. Toca qualquer tanto. Wonderful. There you go, man. Obrigado, mi amigo. Gonçalves. Steven says, can you tell me how long do I play per day? I mean, at this point in my life, I don't have much time. I do about an hour or so a day of very intensive exercises and things like that. That's about it. But when I was a kid, when I was 15, 16, 17, 18 years old, it was a good 6 to 8 hours a day, man. I had nothing to do other than play guitar and go to school, so it was very easy for me. But yeah, nowadays I don't have time. I work 9 hours a day. I got a life, beyond that. But yeah, a good hour or so, pick it up, just play, just a ton of exercises. No problem, Brandon. I appreciate you, man. It's all good. All right, so we got one more. We're going to play a Destiny's Call. This is actually the final track on my album. And we'll head out with that one because, man, I'm getting tired. I got to go chill out. It's Christmas Eve. This is a cool jam. great song, man. I love that solo to that. It's very fun to play. That's some great comments along the way. I appreciate all the comments. Thank you so much for all hanging out tonight. If you haven't followed the channel and you like what you saw and you enjoy what you heard, by all means, make sure to subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. We're on our way to 20,000. We got 2,000 to go for 20, so that's awesome. So I appreciate all the support out around the world. I got a special video coming out tomorrow. Make sure you check that out. If you do subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell. 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. I'll be releasing a Merry Christmas video for everyone. I think you'll have enjoy it. So, and I had a lot of fun making it. So, Hosan, thank you there. Macario, you're the best, man. Enjoy your Christmas, you and your family. I hope you have a wonderful day, man. Thank you so much. Diego Flores, hello to you. Immortal, feeling that. Thank you, man. V says, do I offer private guitar lessons? Asking in general, and just curious if someone I knew was interested. I don't at the moment. No, I don't have time. I do have a real job that I do, which makes me all my money. I would love to do more teaching. I do a couple. There's a couple kids out in the world that I do teach a little bit, give them some pointers and some tips, and they want to become shredders, so I give them a little extra there. But I don't charge them. They're good kids. Eric says, good night, everyone, and have a great holiday. We all deserve it. Rick and Mod. See you next time. Thank you so much, Eric. God bless you, bro. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Have a great holiday. And thanks, as always, for hanging out. Some random guy says, sounding great. Slay. Thanks so much, man. Josh says, dang, bro, what's my excuse? This phone. Whatever you're watching on is probably the excuse. That's everyone's excuse these days. But, you can turn the phone off and practice. But no one does. No one does. But it's all good, buddy. Enjoy playing guitar no matter what. Doesn't matter how good you get. As long as you have fun playing it, that's all that matters. Anggawan Putra from Indonesia, Jakarta. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Lu Jen from Bolivia. Gracias. Thank you so much. Mr. UFO says, Merry Christmas. Happy 2025 New Year's. Brother Rick Renstrom, I'm already subscribed. And I like that 182. Thank you so much, Mr. UFO. I appreciate it very much. Hope you and your family have a great Christmas and a Happy New Year if I don't see you. But I appreciate you hanging out as always, man. It's super great to see. Great Britain, the country of Great Britain. That's awesome. He says, bruv is cooking right now. There you go, man. Too Harry. Thanks, man. Spooky has the same guitar. That's awesome. I'm going to buy it from you, man. These 92 Jacksons are impossible to find. I have 5. I had to scour the earth to find 5 of these things. And I'm looking for one more. So, yeah, there you go. Thanks, Mr. UFO. Charlie McCown, Merry Christmas to you, bro. Thank you so much. Too Harry says, that was sick. Thanks, man. Ali says, my boy Shreds. Thanks, man. Mystique, Merry Christmas to you. Appreciate that very much. Metal Mark, Merry Christmas, bro. Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a great evening and a wonderful tomorrow. Jefferson from Brazil, obrigado, mi amigo. Thank you so much, man. Mr. Ufas, I know YouTube. I think YouTube only takes the money I make from videos. So these lives, they actually don't take the money in that way. So if anything that I make, super chats and stuff like that, it's all 100% mine. It's the money from like when I do my shorts and my other videos and things like that. They do take the advertising revenue, but super chats actually are separate, which is nice. It's better than TikTok, honestly. They take like freaking 50%. Makar, you're quite welcome, my friend. Merry Christmas to you, and thank you so much for hanging. Image, Merry Christmas, bro. Thanks so much, and appreciate you, man. Mark Murillo says, dang, sit in my room alone and came across the bright light. That's awesome, Mark. I'm glad I could be here for you. I hope you subscribe and when we come back again, man. We do this on Wednesdays normally. Obviously, tomorrow's Christmas, so I didn't want to go live on Christmas Day. But Wednesdays and Saturdays is when I do go live. So thank you very much. Too Harry says, you're really good. That was awesome. Merry Christmas. Thank you, Too Harry. Appreciate you, man. Merry Christmas to you and your family. God bless you as well. Anti's got the links for my PayPal, Cash App, all that good stuff. Thank you, man. Humberto says, what up, man? You play real fast. Thanks, bro. Appreciate that. That's my thing. Ken Stetson, thank you so much. Merry Christmas, bro. Appreciate you. Anti says, Santa just DM'd him, said I rocked. Look for a present to rock Renstrom on it. Nice. Very cool. I love Santa, man. I was a good boy this year, too, you know. But Santa already gave me presents early for me. So big presents. Thank you, Santa. I always appreciate the big gifts. Be Like Music, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate that, man. That's super cool of you. He says, keep on shredding. Absolutely, my friend. Bear, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Thank you much. V says, you awesome always. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much, V. Merry Christmas to you. With that, it's the pick drop. Put that thing down. I am so done. But yo, everyone, appreciate everyone hanging out tonight. It's been a wonderful show. A lot of fun as usual. I can finally take this Santa hat off here. It's getting hot. But yeah, appreciate everyone. I hope y'all have a wonderful Christmas or holiday, whatever you spend. I know there's a couple other holidays that are happening. I only celebrate Christmas, but I know a lot of people around the world celebrate other things. So was a Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa for anyone out there that celebrates whatever. God bless you. Hope you have a wonderful day, a relaxing day with family, loved ones, and that's awesome. So appreciate it. Be safe, everyone. Take care of each other. I will be back on this Saturday coming up at 9 p.m. And we'll have a whole lot of fun then. Make sure you check out my video tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern, my Christmas video for everyone. Hope you enjoy it. It was a lot of fun. So awesome. Brightest, thanks. I appreciate you. Merry Christmas. Anti, thank you for hanging out, man. Appreciate you. As always, man, you've done a great job this year, along with Stardust. It makes my life a whole lot easier. So I do appreciate you, man. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Hope you have a wonderful, relaxing day. Macario says he'll be looking forward to seeing you on Saturday. Awesome. We can't wait to see you too. Thank you very much. Absolutely, my friend. We will have a great time on Saturday for sure. Once again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. If you enjoy what I do, I put a video out every single day. I go live Wednesdays and Saturdays, and we have a lot of fun. I got a lot of plans for videos next year. I have a new computer system, whole new system set up, so I can do a lot more cool things making videos. So with that being said, again, have a great Christmas tomorrow or whatever holiday you celebrate. And we'll see you on Saturday. Thanks again. Take care and see you soon. Have a good night, everybody.